Hey guys, MGTOW Dad here. I hope everything's going well with you. You're taking care of yourselves and the ones you love. I have a little bit more time before I have to go pick up my daughter from school. She's spending the next 2 nights. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked staring out the window. Let's talk about what's going on with Kanye West. I talk a lot about structure and foundation and how important it is and how it's arguably the fabric of society because society, in theory, should be something that if they say to jump off of that cliff because you will live, you should be able to trust society. It's a blanket like that. It's the accumulation of everything that man and women have suffered for to get us to today. The fabric of society is very, very thin. Mine was shaken to the core several times. My divorce, my military experience was one. Now, Kanye West has gone through a divorce, and it's very easy for people like me who live different lifestyles than him to dismiss him, mock him, and ridicule him. But I want to give every man the benefit of a doubt, and every woman too, but I believe he loved his wife. Now, what I believe love is and how I show that love to you differs from how you view love and how you view expressing love towards me. I don't know much about Kanye, but I assume that what the foundation and substance built around him was what is in the vaguest form of things what every male gets. You do right, you find a wife, and you love her. And while I can sit here and ridicule Kanye West for saying you didn't love so and so, whatever her name is, because you only did this and did that, I take that back to how my mother humbled me about my lack of respect or lack of empathy for my father. My father is not an emotional person. The way he helps you is if your car is broke, if your house needs to be fixed, something like that, he'll do it. I can't necessarily do that. So that's the way he expresses his empathy. When you're raised in an environment where you see the expression of love come across as a car and a house and money and these things, that's the way you're going to express that love. And what I'm getting at is there is in single parent homes, in a lot of homes in general today, over feminization. And the male identity is built upon the wife and kids and what he ends up accumulating for society in the way of his family. Not if he did what he wanted to, not if he fulfilled his own dreams, he's not taught to challenge what his dreams actually are because he knows, because society's been telling him and making movies about it and songs glorifying it and all of these things. Now, me personally, when I got divorced, the entire fabric of everything was ripped away because I have my ex saying, "You didn't do anything wrong, it's all me." And then I have people saying, "Well, take the lesson away from that." So the lesson is you could do everything right by the word of your, significant other. Try really hard, and even when you're told you're doing everything right, try harder. That's not going to work, though. But do that again. Because we say you should. Now, what's also going to happen is all those people that for years have been saying they love you and your family, just like because some woman hit a switch, says she doesn't love me anymore, those people now don't love me. You didn't do anything to them. You didn't even do anything to your ex, but those people now don't want to be around you. They're not your family anymore. And then you start to call into question, well, were they family at all? How long was that the case? When were they faking it? How wrong was I? You start to question the substance and foundation you've been standing on and trying to build all this on, and all of a sudden you realize it's not there. You don't matter unless you can give women the thing they want and help society progress. Kanye's finding this out. I find it ironic. I don't know much about that Fuentes guy, but I know he's a white nationalist. I find it ironic that there's this whole thing going on about Jews and blacks and who and can say what and what's racist and what's not. And when I'm sitting back, I'm like, this white supremacist is using this black man's moment of vulnerability to attack Jews at the expense of black people and Jews. And the white supremacist he's just walking in with them, watching the debacle unfold. Kanye needs help, but not, like I say, and this is where I need to do a video about clearly defining masculinity and femininity. His behavior is incredibly feminine. It's not thought out. There's no real substance to it. It's not about and this is where he's coming into conflict. It's finally starting to say, what's best for you isn't what's best for me. More so, you're expecting me just to keep on giving and giving until I die. And you don't care. There's that saying, something to the effect of, you have to make sure you have in order to be able to give. That's not what society expects. It expects you to give until you die. And again, your death is a gift in and of itself, because now you're giving all that other stuff you've accumulated to others. There is a movement, SYSBM. It walks parallels with MGTOW. SYSBM is Save Your Skin Black Man, or Save Your Skin Black Men, or Save Your Skin Black Male. And it's similar to MGTOW in it. The focus is I use the term exploitation, not positive or negative. Society exploits you as a man. The difference is, and I've come to appreciate this, because it's not saying, well, it's saying the black experience, specifically in America, is different from my experience. Because stereotypically, be it from Africa or now American African homes, the degrees of masculinity and femininity are just different. Again, I'm not going to say whether it's good or bad, but it is different. There tend to be more feminine or maternal households and focused groups in those cultures. So I've never had to deal with that, even though I've dealt with being a son raised by a single mom and over feminized. It wasn't a cultural thing. It was a byproduct of being raised solely by a mother who was just feminine, and she wasn't the most masculine. That trophy, the picture of the chick with the thing, that wasn't my mom. She was a housewife. I hope Kanye West gets the help he needs, and I hope this helped you. If you have any comments, let me know below. In the meantime, I hope everything's going well with you. You're taking care of yourselves and the ones you love. Go easy.